What's up, Zombie Slayers? This is KG48, and welcome back to my Let's Play for 7 Days to Die Hype Train Vanilla Series. Alright, guys, we are going to be working on our traps outside. I think my Horde Night's coming up. I always figure out my Horde Night, and then I always forget it by the next time I record. I think it's like 98, right? Like 98. I think it's something like 98. Anyway, guys, we're going to be working outside on the defenses, and I have some interesting Alpha 17 news for you guys that I got from the forums. Well, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know who Roland is. I honestly know who Roland is. I don't know his exact his role with the Fun Pimps, but I think he's the forum moderator. I don't know if he's more than that, because he seems to like have a lot of knowledge, but I guess they just give him a lot of knowledge. I'm not really sure. And I believe he's been playing Alpha 17 a little bit here and there. Now, the reason I think that is because he's got some information he was sharing on the 7 Days to Die forums. And I'm going to read to you some of the things he said. And it sounds pretty freaking cool. All right. So I unfortunately, I forgot to take down the questions that were asked. So there were some people asking some questions. And really quickly, before we get into this, which corner did we need? I think we need these corners, right? I want to make some corners, but I'm not really sure which ones I need. If these are the wrong ones, I can always sell them, so it's not like that big of a deal. Let's just make sure these are the right corners, and we're going to get into it. This one's a perfect one right here. Should we put down the stuff underneath it? We probably should. Yeah, we probably should. So let's grab the good old auger, and let's go ahead and dig this up. And then we're going to make sure that these corner blocks are the ones we need. There's two kinds of corner blocks. And I'm never really sure which ones I need. I think I got the right ones, but I'm not 100% on that. What the hell? Am I full? Oh, I'm full. Okay. We don't need that. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring that up here. Let's put these down here. Those actually got to get out of the way, because they went right down in the hole I wanted to place stuff in. Alright, so we got that. That's wonderful. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade all these like so. I thought I was farther along on these trap defenses, but I guess not. Why don't we come out here and drop some stuff that's kind of out of the way. And let's put some of these down. So that's got to go there. And then we put the ramps in after that. Ramp, 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 ramp. Okay, very good. And then let's see if these are the ones we needed. Those are the ones we needed, but we also have to dig this out. Alright, so let's dig that out. Let's dig that out. Let's grab that, put that right there. Boom. Boom. Upgrade. And then we put these down. Yes. Okay. So those are the ones we need. I figured they were because I saved them. So let's just make 50. We can always sell them if we need to. Not a big deal. Alright, so anyway. So yeah, so Roland was like, all right, guys, they changed the status of Alpha 17 to it's done when it's done. Like, they kept giving months and they kept pushing it back, and they're like, you know what, this is not doing us any favors, so let's just say it's done when it's done. So they switched it to it's done when it's done. And Roland's like, all right, guys, I know you're upset. Why don't you guys ask me some questions about Alpha 17? I'll see if I can answer some of them, you know, because Roland's a cool dude, you know. So some people asked some questions, and I didn't write down the questions, but I guess you can get the answer that I'm giving. You can kind of understand the question that was, son of a b, the question that was asked. All right, let's just do this. I don't like talking when the auger's going. Can I do on face here? No. Can I do on face here? That's not gonna work either. All right. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, so on face does work. All right, beautiful. All right, Fatal. All right, I guess Fatal's a 7 Days to Die developer. He said, Fatal said that someone was asking about the Gyrocopter. Fatal said that the Gyrocopter will not make it into Alpha 17. All right, this is old news for a lot of us. We pretty much knew this. But there is some new news that I think you guys are going to find pretty interesting here. And I don't mean to delay the point, but let me just get that down. All right, it will be in the debug menu. So if you want to play around with it, you can type F1 in the control pad. You can type F1, then do DM, right? And DM, and then enter, and then escape. Enter, and then escape. A menu pops up that lets you spawn in entities. I think he's talking about F6, maybe? This is where you spawn stuff in, right? I can spawn in a mini bike, a bunch of bandits, like a bunch of stuff. I'm thinking he means the F6. He didn't say F6. He said, press F1, then type in DM, enter, and escape. A menu appears that lets you... Maybe he's talking about this. Yeah, he's talking about this. That lets you spawn in entities. So I'm not going to get into that. I think F6 will work too, but, you know, whatever. The point is, we will be able to spawn the gyrocopter, and I will be spawning in the gyrocopter. I won't use it for, you know, any kind of real purpose. I'll just probably spawn it in, fly it around a little bit, and I'm going to do this in my Let's Play world. And I'll just fly it in, spawn it. I'll spawn it in, fly it around for a little bit just to see what it's like, what the deal is with it, and then we will just destroy it. And if I get anything from it while destroying it, I will destroy anything I get. I'm gonna play the game as legit as possible, but at the same time, I do want to see what the gyrocopter is and how it works. So we will be spawning it in. I'll show you guys. It's just the same way you could spawn in bandits. You know, I've spawned in bandits in my games in Alpha 16. Not for any kind of Again, not for any kind of cheaty, you know, I'm not a cheater McCheaterson. I'm not going to cheat. I don't give myself any kind of, like, advantage with it. I basically just spawned into bandits to see what they would do. And I kind of killed a couple. They dropped, like, 500 rounds of ammunition. I promptly destroyed it all because that's OP as hell. So, yeah. So that's awesome. We will be able to spawn in the gyrocopter. I'm very happy about that. All right, let's take a look at another one here. All of the vehicles, someone was asking about the vehicles and how they would be built and stuff. And he says, all of the vehicles would need to be built, but not like the mini bike is now. The assembly UI we have now is being repurposed to be the mod attachment UI. Okay? Now, I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. Some of this is going right over my head, but hopefully you guys understand what the hell I'm talking about. Or what he's talking about. Okay, so once again, the UI we have now is being repurposed to be the mod attachment UI. You will craft vehicles using the workbench, which I thought was really weird, honestly. But you know, let's see where this is going. You will craft vehicles using the workbench. You will first craft components and then use those components as the mats to craft the vehicle. So it will be a bit more complex, other than craftable items in the game. So it will be a little bit more complex than other craftable items in the game. So that sounds really cool. That does sound awesome. I can't wait for the new vehicles, man. Like, I'm so freaking hyped for the new vehicles. I want the Jeep. I want the Gyrocopter. Well, the Gyrocopter's not going to be in there, but I do want the Jeep. I will be able to make a Jeep, you know, eventually. Hopefully, I guess you're going to need a book or something. Like the Jeep for Dumb Shits book. I don't know, whatever. Something like that. That will be freaking cool. There we go. All right, someone asked about, I don't know what they asked about here, but he did give some information about, hold on one second. Okay, let's do that. And that, and that. Killing zombies using a bow and arrows is amazingly fun and cathartic. I know what this was. Someone was asking, what is your favorite things about Alpha 17 so far? And he said killing with the bow and arrow is amazingly fun and cathartic. And that sounds cool. I'm all about that. That sounds like a hell of a lot of fun. I don't use the bow much, but it's just because usually I get guns. But I do like the bow. I think it's pretty good already. And if it's even going to get better, then I'm all about it. When people actually get to playing it, they will apologize to me for saying my Everdeen clue was for a boring new feature. I'm not sure what that means. I'll read it one more time. This must be some forum inside joke that I don't know about. All right, let me read that one more time. And let me get out of DM mode. Okay. When people actually get to play with it, meaning the bow and arrows, they will apologize to me for saying my Everdeen clue was for a boring feature. I don't know. I can't even begin to understand what that crazy person is talking about there. Oh, I love inside jokes. I'd like to be a part of one someday. Anybody know what joke that's from? Anyway, let's see what else he's got to say. All right, this is the second. Again, these are like the things he's most excited about Alpha 17. This is number 2. The new smarter zombie pathing and the number of outdoor walkers. So we're going to get outdoor walkers again. For those of you who don't remember, because it's been so long, when Alpha 16 came out, they did a new sleeper thing, and basically the idea was that as you walked into buildings, zombie sleepers would pop up and like attack you. And when they did that, they took like almost all the zombies out of the streets and stuff. Like the roaming zombies were just all gone. And I guess people are upset about that. Well, let's be frank. People are upset about everything with this game. You know, there's nothing that Fun Pimps can do without scrutiny. But you know, that's the price for being good at what you do. You know. But yeah, so we're gonna see more zombies out in the streets, which is really nice. I do miss that. I thought I heard something. I guess not. All right, so yeah, there's gonna be a lot more walkers. I'm not gonna say that it's back to Alpha 10 levels. Hold on. But there are a lot more zombies wandering around outside now than in Alpha 16, and not one of them will start walking in circles. They want your brains, so no more walking in circles. The zombies are actually going to walk like they have a purpose, and their purpose is to eat your brains. Okay. The zombies. Seriously, what am I hearing? Am I just imagining things? Really think I'm hearing stuff. I don't know. I guess not. I thought I was hungry or something maybe, but no, I don't think I am. I just ate before I started the video. Yeah, a lot of zombie movies have that zombie brains thing, but that's not true zombie movies to me. To me, the true zombie movies are the Romero flicks, and those are not about zombies eating your brains. It's not like comedic crap. It's like real zombies, like as realistic as, you know, more realistic than the other zombie movies anyway. So yeah, but yeah, I get the joke though. Eat your brains. What was it? What movie was that from? Those were not Night of the Dead, not Living. Was it Living Dead? I don't remember. I never watched them because they look stupid to me. But yeah, I like my zombie movies serious, bro. All right, his third thing he's most excited about: the new systems, skills, survival, party, and quests. Okay, he just named off like 7 freaking things there. And no, I can count. I was just going overboard for comedic purposes. Anyway, I know that's cheating, but I really can't limit myself to 3. All the new systems really have enhanced the game, in my opinion, and will be popular features. So I can't wait, man. Let's stop asking him things, because you really freaking make me want this like more and more. Like, not that I don't want Alpha 17, but like I'm not like oh my god, I need Alpha 17 right now. But now I need Alpha 17 right now. I'm starting to get like that now because of you guys. So stop talking about it. Stop asking Roland questions. I can't take it. I can't freaking take it. I don't know why I just didn't put all these in at the same time when they were all facing the proper way. Like just wasting time there, right? All right. Well, let's see what else is going on here with good old Roland. All right. So someone asked him about Horde Nights. And he said, I haven't been able to play a sustainable game yet to get a good Horde Nights, but I have simulated it by spawning in 25 to 50 feral zombies. 1 second. 25 to 50 feral zombies who could detect me and run for my brains. Again with the brains, bro. Again with the brains. I think I know which movies were Roland's favorite. It is horrific and scary. Standing around will result in your death. If they don't bring down your base and collapse you from where you are hiding, they will gain access to where you are as blocks break and new pathways open up to you. I'm guessing to them. New pathways open up to them. My pathways are all open. They're called doors. They are relentless, and you will have to actively defend and definitely have fallback positions and even escape plans in place for your base if your base gets compromised and overrun. That is cool. I do like that. I like the idea of needing fallback and multiple layers. I mean, look at my base, guys. Like all my bases are all about fallback and multiple defenses. Fallback points, multiple defenses. That's what I'm all about. I've always been about that. I think I'm going to be ahead of the curve on Alpha 17 as far as the Horde Nights goes, because I'm always thinking about, you know, what do I do if they break in? I always think about that. So I can't wait. That is gonna be cool. I'm going to enjoy that quite a bit. There we go. All right, what else this guy got to say? Oh, someone was okay. So this is the come on, Cage, get the freaking word out, you dummy. The zombies are definitely going to be targeting trees. This was said like a couple weeks ago. The zombies are going to, you know, if you're in a tree, no more treehouse security. They're going to attack the trees that are supporting you. All right. So someone asked him about that. Zeds definitely target and fell trees in Alpha 17. Tree houses will make for a nice little outpost to get more supplies and maybe maybe do a little bit of foraging, but it won't let you, you won't want to spend Blood Moon in one. And if you get detected by a wandering horde, you best descend and lead them away or engage them on the ground. Honestly, that's kind of the way I feel now. I had a treehouse base in my War of the Walkers world, and I didn't usually, well, actually at night, I guess I did stay up there a couple times, and they couldn't do anything about it. So yeah, I guess that, you know, no more safe treehouses. The only thing I don't like about the way did I not put one down here? Oh my god, seriously. All right, well, here, watch this. Copy rotation. There we go. Let's put these down as well. Come on, there we go. What was I gonna say? The only thing I don't like about what the fun pimps are doing with all this is they are really limiting options. And there is no point where I think limiting options is usually a good thing. No more treehouse bases. No more living underground. You can't do this. You can't do that. Now, I'm not the kind of person to stay underground for Horde Night, so that doesn't bother me. But I think having less options is never a good thing. And that's what I'm a little bit nervous about. You know, you're really going to pigeonhole you're really going to pigeonhole your players into one play style. And that just makes less choice, and less choice makes less replay, less fun, just less all around. There's nothing good about limiting choice, I don't think. Now, I know why they're doing it, because they want difficulty, and I get that. I don't think it's worth limiting the choice to do it. And I think the player will always get around difficulty. I think the game's going to be as easy as the player makes it for themselves, like, no matter what you do. So whatever. I can handle it, and I lean more towards the hardcore. You know, I played Ravenhurst, I played Ganamad, I played them all, and I like them all, and they're all fun in their, you know, own ways. But there's a lot of people who don't like that, and I guess they can always turn down the difficulty. That's one thing. So I don't know. I don't really have a horse in this race. I don't really care either way. I like to stick up for the little guy, the guys who are not getting their voice heard, the guys who don't go to the forums. And guys, by all means, go to the forums and let the fun pimps know how you feel. Okay? All right? Because, you know, if you think that this is going to be too easy or too hard, or that's going to be too hard, or you don't like the way this is going, just let them know. I mean, they might not, like, I was going to say they might not listen to you, but that's not true. They will listen. They will get the word, and they will listen. But they might not do what you say. They have a vision for the game, and they're going to make the game they want to make, and that's fine. But, you know, definitely let them know about your about how you feel about the way things are going. And I'm going to do that too. I was complaining about some of the skill point system that they're coming out with. They're going to have limited skill points, and I was complaining about how I think single player is really going to suffer there, and I don't like that because I'm more of a single player guy. And someone said, Cage, you should just go on the forums and let the fun pimps know. Now, there's one thing going around on the forums that I'm not a fan of, and that's the "you haven't played Alpha 17, so stop complaining" thing. And in one case, I understand that. I understand that notion. You know, you really haven't played Alpha 17, but you've heard a lot about Alpha 17. We're all waiting for Alpha 17. There's nothing to do. Let's talk about Alpha 17. And just because someone hasn't played Alpha 17 doesn't mean that their criticisms of what they think the game are going to be like are invalid. They're not invalid. They're 100% valid. Just like the people who think that the changes are going to be great. You know, so I don't think that's a fair thing to say. I mean, but yeah, nobody's played Alpha 17, and we all know that. But we're just, you know, people are just commenting on stuff they've heard. So there's nothing wrong with that, you know. And anytime I make any comments about the whole Alpha 17 thing, I'm like, and I just want it to be known, I have not played Alpha 17. These are just things I'm thinking about, you know, just stuff I'm seeing. I know I didn't turn that on. I'm going to leave it off for now. These are just things I'm thinking about, and they might not be, you know, I don't think there's going to be enough skill points in the game to go around for single player. I don't want to miss out on stuff because I'm playing single player. But you know what? The fun pimps are going to move around a lot of perks. A lot of perks are going to change. So we have no clue how limited the skills are going to be. But it sounds like they're going to be pretty limited, and I'm going to voice my displeasure with that because I'm not a fan of it. Whether I've played Alpha 17 or not is irrelevant. Everyone knows I haven't played Alpha 17. So take my, you know, so this fun pimps will take my my criticism of that with a grain of salt. And maybe they'll make changes based on it. Maybe they won't. I don't know. But, you know, I don't think it's a bad thing to start voicing your opinion before you've played it. Okay. Now, with all that being said, I am going to go to the forums and let my voice be heard. And I'll just start off my post with, I haven't played Alpha 17. None of this stuff might be an issue. I just want to say that, you know, I think the Fun Pimps want us to play multiple worlds. Like, if you like don't get those perks you want, then just start a new game. And if that's the case, fine. But I'm not really looking forward to starting multiple games because, like, I know a lot of us, we do a lot of grinding in this game, a lot of hard work building, and to just like trash a world and like restart because you want to get a perk you couldn't get. I don't know if I love that. But we'll see. Hey man, let me tell you something. I was worried about the point system in Alpha 15. I was worried about it in Alpha 14. I was probably worried about it ever since they put it in. Like, I'm always worried that like we're not gonna have enough points. I'm not gonna have enough points for everything, you know, because I'm not. I mean, I do play multiplayer, but not as much. I do like the single player game. So with that being said, like, you know, I don't want to miss out on stuff just because I'm playing by myself, you know. But I've always been worried about that. I've always like been like, oh man, are we gonna have enough? I remember last update thinking about it, and you know what? It wasn't a problem then, and it's probably not going to be a problem now. So I'm not going to overreact. I'm not going to be like, the Fun Pimps hate their customers or anything crazy like that. I'm just going to kind of say, if there's two perks that I want to get and I can't get both of them, I'm gonna be a little what's the word I want to use here? Disappointed, right? Disappointed. I don't need to max everything out. I'm not one of those people that needs to max out everything. I'm perfectly fine at maxing everything out. There's quite a few perks I haven't even touched in this world, you know, because I don't care about maxing everything out. But there is certain key perks that I definitely want to get, and you know, but the Fun Pimps did say that's what modding's for. You can mod it, and I've already got people on it. I've got people like have already figured it out. If it's a problem, and we don't know if it's going to be a problem because nobody's played Alpha 17, so we don't know if it's going to be a problem. But if it is going to be a problem, I've got people who are going to help me mod it out, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll give myself like an extra point every level, or maybe like I know a lot of modded games are going to add quests that give you like you know, skill points and everything. There's already quests in the game like that, and as a matter of fact, the Fun Pimps have quests like that. So we'll see. You know, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, maybe we won't need 10,000 points, you know, to get all the perks, right? We might not need all those points. You know, the Fun Pimps are probably gonna, like, you know, combine a bunch of perks, make perks cheaper, and we probably won't need all those points. And plus, we're gonna have quests, and the quests in the game right now are kind of lackluster. I've made no secret of this. I do not like the vanilla quests at all. I think they're really, really, I want to use the word bad, but I'm not. I'm going to use the word pointless. Because, like, do I have any on me, actually? No. And you know what? I haven't done any either. You know, stuff like, oh, go kill, you know, it was the chicken one, right? Go shoot, like, a bunch of chickens with a nail gun or something. Nail some chicks. Hey, I'll give you credit for originality, you know, and making it interesting. That is an interesting quest. But it's not one that's going to matter. Like, I'm going to go find, like, 5 chickens and shoot them with nail guns and then we get, like, 1 or 2 points? No. Got to do better than that. And they know they got to do better than that. When the Fun Pimps, like, bring stuff out, they bring it out in stages. And that was just stage 1 of the questing system. So, now they're going to come out stage 2. And I love the sound of their questing system for stage 2. It sounds legit. I'm really, really excited about it. So, you know what? As far as the skill systems go, my official stance is I'm worried. Anxious? Is anxious the word? Maybe anxious. I'm optimistically anxious. Is that a saying? I don't think that's a saying. I don't think that makes any sense. I'm anxious, but the Fun Pimps have not let me down yet, and I've been worried about things with them in the past, and they have always come through. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to make my voice heard. So if my voice means anything, and I'm telling you right now, guys, when you go on the forums, if you make your voice heard, it means something. All right? They might not do what you say. They might say, you know what? Little Timmy knows a lot on the forums, wants us to do this. That's an interesting idea, but we don't want to go in that direction, so we're not going to do that. It doesn't mean they're not listening. It doesn't mean they don't respect your opinion. It doesn't mean they don't value your opinion. All it means is they just disagree with you, which is fine. If I go to if I go to Mad Mole, me and Mad Mole go to the gym all the time. I tell people all the time this on stream, and they believe it. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you go up to Mad Mole and you say, "Hey, Mad Mole, I'm worried about the amount of skills points we're going to get. I want to be able to do this, and this, and I don't think it's fair or right to make us, not to put us in a position where we can't get this, and this." And he's going to say, "You know what, Cage? I value your opinion. That's a good point, but we want to do it this way because we think it's going to have replay value." And that's it. That's it. And you know what? I can totally respect that. A lot of times people give me ideas. I mean, this video is going long because I'm on a tangent here, but sometimes people give me ideas in the game and they're like, "Hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that?" And a lot of the times I listen and I do exactly what they say, and sometimes I don't. And just like me as a content creator, guys, if I ever don't do anything you've said you wanted me to do, don't think, "Oh, Cage thinks he's the shit. He doesn't even read my comments. What a dick." Dude, I swear to God, I'm hearing stuff. That is so weird. Anyway, yeah, Cage's a dick. He doesn't read any of our comments. He doesn't care what we think. He's just, and I can understand that feeling, but just, no, it's not the case. It's just like, I just didn't want to do it for whatever reason. Maybe I thought it wasn't a good idea and I didn't want to say to you, your idea wasn't good. Maybe it just wasn't for me. Maybe I'll try it in a future season. There's a million and one reasons why you wouldn't do someone's idea. And the Fun Pimps are the same way. So September, what the hell? They must be running into some really, really rough issues. Yeah, we're thinking September, guys, for the update. Anyway, I'm going to call this one here because I think we're just about done here. My timer went off a while ago. Let me know what you think about any of my topics in the comments, guys. I love reading your comments. And don't forget, uncaged highlights, okay? Been seeing some videos with no uncaged highlights, and I'm thinking that's either one of two things. Either you guys forgot about uncaged highlights, or I'm just not being funny. I could see me not being funny. If I'm not being funny, so be it. But I'm going to remind you anyway because I love the Uncaged highlights. For those of you who don't know what Uncaged highlights are, I do a video series every Thursday at 6 a.m. It's called Uncaged Highlights. Basically, what I ask you guys to do is go to as you're watching my videos, you don't even have to do anything special. As you're watching my videos, if I do something funny, cool, interesting, stupid, whatever, type in the comments section uncaged highlight and then put the timestamp. Anytime you put a timestamp, it's just the number. Like, let's say you want to do a timestamp at 19 minutes and 50 seconds in the video. You would type 19:15, and then I'll know that that's your uncaged highlight. And if I end up using your uncaged highlight, you will go at the end of my video for the uncaged highlights as a contributor. Okay, a little scroll thing comes down. It's really awesome. So, all right, guys, I really got in this video. If you end up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.